Alright guys, welcome to my bathroom. I'm going to show you guys how I prep my hair the day before I put heat on it, whether I'm straightening, whether I'm curling it. And I honestly don't do this super often. I really only straighten or curl my hair when I go outside. But I just washed my hair. Honestly, when it comes to shampoo and conditioner, I really just use whatever's on sale at Walmart to save money. I'm not a person who uses that fancy of shampoo and conditioners unless it's sent to me. Some products that I will recommend from the drugstore that I think are really good for the price is the L'Oreal Glycolic Gloss line. So I use the shampoo and this is just the 5-minute lamination rinse off. And I use this about once a week, and this makes such a big difference in how shiny my hair is. And then in terms of if my hair is kind of dry and I do use this mask a little bit more in the wintertime, I was sent this and I do really like it. This is the Amika Soul Food Nourishing Hair Mask. This stuff is so thick, and I really do like Amika products because they smell really good and they do live up to the hype. Before applying my products, I just like to comb my hair through just so when I spray the products and put it on, it is evenly coating my hair. And I love my little Gryffindor comb because it's amazing. I love, what is this, like the Wet Brush brand? I've been using this for a really long time. So these are the two stars of the show today. This is the Amika The Wizard Detangling Primer, and then this is the JVN Blowout Styling Milk. These are such a good duo. It makes my hair super shiny and soft, and I always get so many compliments on how my hair smells. So I like to do a couple of sprays on each side of my head with the Wizard first. And I love that both of these are heat protectants. Like whenever I do use heat on my hair, I would always put some sort of heat protectant because I feel like in the past when I wouldn't, like my hair would be so dead. Comb that through, and then I'll go in with the JVN Styling Milk, and I take about like 2 pumps of this. My hair is pretty thick, so I think this is like a good amount. I like to warm up, like whenever I put any sort of cream or oil in my hair, I just feel like it works better, and maybe that's just me being delusional. So I'm just going to comb this through my hair. I mainly focus it on like ear and down area because that's where most of like my blowout waves are gonna be. I don't like to focus too much product on my top of my head because I feel like a lot of Asian girls can relate to this, but I have such an oily scalp. I wash my hair every single day. I just have to, like, there's no way I can, especially if I'm working out too. Like, I don't like sleeping in like sweaty hair. Now that my hair is all ready, I just blow dry it. I just finished blow drying my hair. I put my ring light on so hopefully you guys can see how shiny my hair is. It's really dark in here, but my hair is super soft and silky, just how I like it. And I blow dry my hair about like 80%. So the ends are still a little bit wet. I just don't like to fry my ends too much. So yeah, and now I'm just gonna go to sleep and I'll style it in the morning. Good morning guys, it is the next day. I'm gonna show you how I style my hair more for the lazier days. So I'm just going to straighten it. I like to use this heat tool by GHD Cronus. I really try to focus most of the heat on the ends of my hair because the top pieces are pretty good. So I don't really work in layers. I just kind of go based off of, you know, what I see. Like that. I take these pieces near my ear, I straighten them. Go really close to the root and straighten them down. I know that it kind of takes a little bit of volume away from my hair, but I do have a bigger forehead, so I like to kind of flatten this area so then my forehead is just like, this is the product that I always end up going back to. This was very popular on TikTok for a bit. This is the Mise en Scene Perfect Serum. This is just the original one, but I like to use 2 pumps of this. I like to warm this up in my hands. I do think it does make a difference in holding all my flyaways down. So I do go directly on my roots a bit here because I do have a lot of like flyaways, and then I focus it on the ends of my hair. My hair is officially done. I love how sleek it looks. Yeah, that's how it looks, and I will see you guys tomorrow. It's the next day. It is time to do a blowout. So I like to use this heated round brush by mane. I like to work in thinner sections with the blowout because my hair is just too thick. I like to run the brush through each strand once first. So just kind of run through it just so it's nice and hot. I love how I'm wearing a long sleeve right now because I usually sweat to death when I'm freaking doing my hair. I go again, drag away from my face and kind of let the ends curl on it very nicely. And then I roll up and I hold, usually for like 10-15 seconds. I don't usually do it for that long. And then when I'm releasing it, I drag it towards my face. So it's kind of like that. Combing it through, and then I go over it again, pulling a lot harder so there's tension, making sure that the ends are holding on really nicely around the barrel. And I pretty much just hold. I just finished the base of it. Kind of looks like this, very lazy, effortless. I do have long layers, so I do think that plays a big part into how my hair ends up looking. To add a little bit of volume to the top of my head, I do like to curl basically like the top pieces a little bit differently. Put it around the barrel as close as I can to my head, and I basically just like drag backwards like this. And it does add a little bit to the layers. I do it again with the middle top section pieces. Drag it back again. For the actual like front pieces, I just go like this. And I kind of just like turn the angle a little bit and then drag it away. Sometimes I'll do it again and then I'll drag it back. So then it adds that nice little, I don't know, like layer there. And then just dragging backward. I think I'm finally happy with how my hair is turning out. I do have quite a bit of frizz right now. So I'm going to use a little bit of the Perfect Serum again. This is going to help a lot of whatever is happening right now. So I like to do the top of my head. As you can see, the oil definitely helped with the frizziness. I've always really struggled with this situation at the top of my head. I like to use this Sleek and Shine Frizz Tamer by Garnier. It does help tame it, but I've just accepted the fact that I have a lot of baby hairs. They want to be on display. It's not that serious. But yeah, that is how I like to do my hair.